There are essentially four ingredients, and this is probably going to be my next book, which is essentially the four pillars of sleep: depth, duration, continuity, regularity. If you shortchange sleep on any one of those, you get a compromised deficit in brain and body. So depth is what we were speaking about. It really should be depth/quality of sleep. You need both the depth of those deep sleep brain waves, but you also need all of these different brainwave oscillations, these things called sleep spindles and slow waves, and the coordination between those two. It's all about the electrical quality of your sleep. So you can have the duration of sleep, you can have 8 hours of sleep, but if it's not of the right electrical quality or depth, you get deficits. But you can get lots of high quality sleep, but if you're only getting 4 hours of it, it's not going to be enough. So it's duration, depth, duration. Then it's also about continuity. This has been probably, in the past 5 years, one of the explosions in the sleep field. If you were to get 8 hours of sleep, but across a 9-hour period, because you were awake for 5 minutes here, 10 minutes here, 30 minutes here, 15 minutes here, that's very fragmented sleep, which, by the way, alcohol is another thing that will fragment your sleep very much like that. So the continuity of your sleep is poor. It's not continuous, it's fragmented. And even if you get 8 hours of sleep in a 9-hour period, but it's fragmented, versus you get 8 hours of sleep all in a nice one bout within 8 hours. So in both of those scenarios, it's the same duration of sleep. Maybe it's even the same electrical quality of sleep, but if it's fragmented and littered and punctured with many awakenings, the continuity of sleep is poor, and that's not good either. And then finally, the part is regularity. This means going to bed and waking up at the same time, no matter whether it's the weekend or the weekday. Go to bed at the same time and wake up at the same time. Those are the four key pillars that we know of for sleep. And you can hold any one of any three constant and manipulate one of them, and you get a deficit. Now, we can't quite weigh the complete, is it, this one is worth, 40%, this one is worth sort of 20%, and this, we can't yet do that, but it's very clear that those are the four pillars of good sleep. So I mentioned that just coming back to, though, the quality of sleep. When you position the quantity of sleep on the clock face, on the 24-hour clock face, at an inappropriate time according to your natural innate preference, and I say that specifically rather than a particular time, you will not get the same quality of your sleep. So an extreme version of this is a night shift worker, where they may get 8 hours of sleep in bed, but they are sleeping during the day, not during the night. So it's a complete reversal. The quality of their sleep is not good. They don't get the same amount of deep sleep, nor do they get the same amount of REM sleep.